Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're dreaming of opening your own tire shop, getting your hands dirty, and building a real tangible business that helps people stay safe on the road, you've come to the right place. I've spent years figuring out what makes businesses tick, what works, what doesn't, and I want to share that hard-earned knowledge with you today. Starting a business, especially one like a tire shop, can feel daunting, but trust me, it's achievable. Forget overwhelming theory. I'm going to give you the practical, step-by-step advice you need to get started. Stick with me for the next 13 minutes or so, and I'll lay out the roadmap. Let's get rolling. Where are you going to set up shop? Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'll just find the cheapest spot. Hold on. While managing costs is crucial, and we'll get to that, the right location for a tire shop is more strategic than just cheap rent. Think about it. You need visibility. Can people easily see your shop from a main road? Is there good traffic flow? More importantly, is it accessible? Customers need to easily pull in, often with potentially damaged tires. Can delivery trucks get in and out easily to drop off your stock? These practical things matter immensely. And speaking of visibility, in today's world, that also means having an online presence. Seriously consider getting a simple website up early on. It adds massive credibility, lets customers find your hours, see the brands you carry, maybe even book appointments online. It's like your digital storefront, open 24/7. If you're new to websites, choosing the right tools can be confusing, but services like Uptime Card can actually help. They offer advice based on what tech similar successful sites use. And crucially, they'll alert you instantly if your new website ever goes down, which, let's be honest, can happen when you're starting out, often without you even realizing it. Definitely worth checking out to keep that digital door open. Okay, back to the physical side. Who are your customers? Are you in an area with lots of commuters, families, businesses with fleets, or maybe enthusiasts needing performance tires? Understanding your local market helps you decide what kind of tire shop to be. Budget-focused, premium brands, specializing in certain vehicle types? Don't just look at rent, look at the opportunity the location offers. Is there a gap in the market? Maybe the existing shops offer poor service or don't stock certain popular brands. This research phase is vital. It's about finding that sweet spot between cost, visibility, accessibility, and customer demand. This isn't just about filling a space, it's about strategically placing yourself for success. Okay, location scouted, plan forming. Now, the core of your business, the tires, and the gear to fit them. Inventory is probably your biggest initial investment. You can't stock every tire size and brand under the sun right away. It's a balancing act. You need to figure out your initial stock based on your market research. What are the most common vehicle types and tire sizes in your area? Start there. Build relationships with wholesalers and maybe even directly with some manufacturers down the line. Good supplier relationships are gold. They can offer better pricing, reliable delivery, and sometimes even credit terms once you're established. But don't just order blindly. Holding too much stock ties up cash you desperately need elsewhere. Holding too little means lost sales. It's tough, but start lean and learn quickly what sells. Then there's equipment. You absolutely need a reliable tire fitting machine and a wheel balancer. Don't skimp here. Faulty fitting is dangerous and kills your reputation fast. You'll also need jacks, stands, basic hand tools, maybe an impact wrench, and a compressor. Consider if you can start with good quality used equipment to save initial capital. Many successful shops started this way. Oh, and a simple point-of-sale system to manage sales and inventory is a lifesaver. Track everything from day one. You can have the best location and stock, but without customers, you're just storing rubber. How do you get noticed? Especially as the new kid on the block? Think local. Flyers in local community spots, maybe a small ad in a local paper or newsletter. Crucially, get your business listed correctly on Google Maps and other online directories. When someone searches tire shop near me, you need to show up. Encourage early customers to leave online reviews. Good reviews are incredibly powerful social proof. Build relationships. This is key. Talk to local independent mechanics, MOT centers, car washes, taxi firms, driving schools. They often don't fit tires themselves and are looking for reliable partners to refer customers to. Offer them a small incentive, treat their customers well, and they'll become a steady source of business. Network. Don't underestimate good old-fashioned word of mouth. Provide excellent, honest service. Explain things clearly to customers. Offer fair prices. Go the extra mile. People talk about good and bad service, especially with something as important as tires. Your reputation is everything in this game. Maybe run an introductory offer, a discount on the first set of tires, or a free wheel alignment check with purchase. Get people talking. All right, let's talk about the money side. This is where many new businesses stumble. My number one piece of advice here: get your costs down and keep them down, especially at the start. Question every expense. Do you really need that fancy coffee machine right now, or can that wait? Negotiate your lease, shop around for insurance, be smart about utility usage. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your tire shop. Tires are expensive to buy, and you often have to pay your suppliers before your customer pays you. You need to manage this tightly. Set clear payment terms, especially if you take on any fleet or business work. Maybe require deposits for special orders. Be disciplined. Where does the starting money come from? Personal savings is common. Maybe a small business loan from a bank. Sometimes supplier credit lines, though these often require some trading history. When you talk to potential lenders, don't just ask for money, ask for advice. Show them your solid business plan. Yes, you need one. Your market research, your cost control measures. Demonstrate you've thought this through. They invest in the person and the plan as much as the idea, and learn to say no. Sometimes a potential job might seem too complex, unprofitable, or the customer seems like they'll be difficult or slow to pay. It's okay to politely decline work that could jeopardize your cash flow or waste too much of your valuable time. Focus on profitable, reliable business first. Now for the stuff people often find tedious, but trust me, it's absolutely critical: the legal and admin side. Get this wrong, and it can sink your business before it even gets going properly. First, register your business correctly. Whether you're a sole trader, partnership, or limited company depends on your situation, but make sure it's done properly from the start. Insurance. This is non-negotiable in the tire business. You need public liability insurance at the very least. What if a jack fails and damages a customer's car? What if a wheel isn't tightened correctly? You need cover for your work, your premises, and your employees if you have them. Shop around for quotes, but don't choose the cheapest just because it's cheap. Make sure the coverage is adequate. Understand regulations. How are you going to legally and responsibly dispose of old tires? There are environmental regulations you must follow. Fines can be hefty. Check your local council or environmental agency for the rules. Keep good records. Basic bookkeeping is essential. Track all your income and expenses meticulously. This isn't just for tax purposes, which are vital too, but also so you understand how your business is actually performing. Are certain services more profitable than others? Where are your costs highest? You can't manage what you don't measure. Use simple accounting software or even a well-managed spreadsheet to start. And one final thing I always stress: protect your brand name. Even if it's just Dave's Discount Tires, think about getting it trademarked, at least locally. Imagine building up a great reputation only for someone else to open nearby with a very similar name, confusing customers. It doesn't cost the earth to register a trademark, and it gives you legal protection over your business identity. It's an investment in your future. Starting a tire shop isn't just about bolts and balancing machines, it's about mindset. It's going to be hard work, especially initially. There will be long days, unexpected problems, and moments you doubt yourself. That's normal. The key is persistence and focusing on the purpose. Why are you doing this? Is it the satisfaction of building something yourself, providing a valuable, essential service to your community, helping people stay safe? Remind yourself of that why when things get tough. Be prepared to learn constantly about new tire technology, about better business practices, about your customers. Talk to people, other shop owners, maybe non-direct competitors in another town, suppliers, experienced mechanics. Ask questions. Be adaptable. Remember that problem solving is the business. Every customer with a flat, every person needing advice on the right tires for their car, you're solving their problem. Do that well, reliably, and honestly, and the money follows. It's about building trust, one customer at a time. So there you have it, my beginner's guide to getting your own tire shop off the ground. We've covered location, websites, stock, equipment, marketing, money, and the crucial legal bits. It's a lot to take in, I know, but break it down step by step.